Teenager killed in Friday's officer-involved shooting went on a burglary spree before he was shot and killed by an Austin police officer.
That's according to a police affidavit that says Devin Contreras and a second teenager burglarized 32 storage units before going to the Big Lots, where Contreras was eventually shot to death. And that's where our Chris Sadeghi joins us with more on the details leading up to that shooting. Chris?
Well, this tree sits right behind the Big Lots where Devin Contreras was killed. His family has turned it into a memorial to him. However, an arrest affidavit is giving us a better idea of how he was killed. According to that affidavit, officers got a call and were approaching the Big Lots and saw two people moving around inside. Contreras was wearing a red hoodie and a red bandana covering his face. He saw the officers and ran towards the back of the store. However, Officer Derek Bowman was there waiting. He heard Contreras kick the back door open, and then the affidavit says Bowman saw a gun in Contreras' hand, heard two pops, and a muzzle flash from the gun, the flash that you see when a gun is fired. That's when the officer returned fire and killed Contreras. Remember now that Chief Art Acevedo said in dash cam video, you can see Contreras raise the gun. That video has not been released yet, but the affidavit also says Contreras and the other suspect, John Michael Rodriguez, burglarized 32 storage sheds before going to the Big Lots, stealing firearms from them. Ironically, Rodriguez was caught when a woman he was living with notified police that he and the stolen property was there. Just last night, friends of Contreras say he is not the ruthless criminal that this incident would suggest.
I don't think it was a case of a person that was just totally a bad apple. It's so easy to say that, but there was a sweet side to Devin.
He was a good kid, never gotten any trouble over at my house, respected my house.
And there's also a 15-year-old whose father turned him in to police after this incident. It's unclear what role he played in any of this. As for Rodriguez, he is being charged with burglary of a building and also theft of a firearm. We're live on the South Side. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.